back, Mula, aka Mr. Mula, man. I'm back with another video. We got Chrisean Rock talking about the murder of her baby daddy once again. Y'all know it's been rumored that she got her baby daddy killed. And she doing interviews. I don't know why. I don't know who told her it was a good idea to do interviews.
Her answers was actually contradictory.
I got my breakfast sandwich.
Did you see
We going
Blueface's
crazy.
interview here?
I seen clips.
Okay.
I just seen a bitter, hurt little boy.
Chrisean hated that Blueface interview with Jason Lee because the Blueface interview came a month or two after her sister already went on Jason Lee and implicated her in the death of Ronnie. Blueface came on and laid out a motive for why Chrisean would want to murder Ronnie. Blueface would even say at some point during that interview that Ronnie just kept on telling on Chrisean, like just kept on spilling her secrets.
So she knew in her heart that it wasn't yours.
Put it this way, she was with the biological father the day she went into labor.
Damn.
She was with him while she's in labor. She didn't text me, let me know that she was in labor at any time.
That's crazy.
That should tell you enough.
That tell you
Wasn't
enough.
there like a storyline that you didn't show up for the birth and all that?
Yeah, that's fake. Her trying to control the narrative. I'm telling you the real deal. I was never informed, hey, I'm going into labor, get here. What mother do you think would go about it that way? Who wouldn't want you to be there? Who wouldn't want you to cut the umbilical cord?
Right.
Once she got pregnant with Ronnie, was she still involved with him?
She's never not been involved with him. As long as I've known her, she's been involved with him. He's always
Blueface went on there and told all the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help him God. You see it? Blueface went in there and spilled the beans. She talking about something. I see a hurt little boy. What does he hurt about? What did he hurt about? It's you the one lying about the baby daddy. Why she want to talk about everything else other than that? Why she can't come out and tell us who the baby daddy is? Why she can't just have a real DNA test with Blueface? Why we can't stream that? Y'all stream every fucking thing else.
put on her though. She's always tried to keep it like low key, and then he just comes with the, oh, on this day you said this, but I was this. On that day you said that, but I was here. So really, he's played a big role in the story unfolding. To be honest.
Only her and Ronnie knew their secret that the baby was not Blueface. It was actually Ronnie's kid.
Right.
Ronnie was petitioning the court to get a DNA test. And this is all according to Chrisean Rock's sister. We already went through this before. And like a week or two before the final court date, Ronnie was murdered. Blueface is like, bruh, again, Ronnie just kept on telling on her. Like, Ronnie just kept on telling all her secrets. And at some point, she got really, 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 really desperate and was willing to do whatever it took to hide those secrets.
Right.
So Tasiki was here on the show. We interviewed her, and I think she said she kind of like hinted at she thought Chrisean may have had something to do with Ronnie dying. What do you think about that?
I don't know about that. To be honest, I don't know anything about that. All I know is she said that he called her. They were in contact before this happened. That's the only red flag I could see. Somebody comes out and says, hey, before this person died, they called me.
Right.
And this and that. That's just kind of like,
Well, because you said she's a setup artist, so
that's what she, from my knowledge, yeah, she's known to give addresses and do things in the spur of the moment. Be very.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Blueface. I believe you, brother.
Weirdo.
I believe the bitch is a weirdo. I don't know why I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I believe you. I think nobody will be surprised. That's the thing that we have to focus in on is that let's say the police do arrest Chrisean Rock for the murder. Nobody will be surprised. It's not like you arrest who could I think about? Fucking you arrest Selena Gomez for a murder. That shit hit the airwaves. Everybody like, what? Selena Gomez? Hannah Montana? What? You feel me? Listen, y'all, YouTube and Meta might owe you up to $1,000 if you or your child grew up on social media. If you or your child spent years growing up on social media and experienced serious mental health issues, you should hear this. Recently, a jury just ordered Meta and YouTube to pay millions for their role in designing and promoting addictive platforms. They know that their apps can cause anxiety, depression, or body image issues. But they never shared those risks with us. They never made us sign anything that we knew the risk. They just maximized their profits. And the recent historic verdict underscores the consequences of those decisions. But you better not worry. Morgan & Morgan is stepping up to hold these platforms accountable for the harm that they have caused. Click the link in my bio to take a very short questionnaire quiz because you might be entitled to a potential recovery of over $1,000. People like, it's certain people who you would be extremely surprised about a murder. And then it's some people you hear they kill people and you like, not surprised. Probably did it type shit. You know?
Very impulsive. That's from my knowledge. Now,
Breakfast sandwich.
as far as
Cheers,
him
motherfucker.
calling her and them talking the night he died,
Chrisean's explanation for why Blueface said those things is he was hurt and traumatized. I listened to that interview about 4 to 5 times. I didn't hear a hurt human or a traumatized human.
At all.
I actually heard somebody who was relieved that the baby was not his, relieved that he don't got any connections to Chrisean. That's what I was hearing. I didn't hear somebody that was hurt.
No.
Right?
Nobody
Because
did.
if he was hurt and he wanted to make things, he had the perfect opportunity to probably add some extras on 10s.
Right.
Because her sister already came and laid the groundwork. He could have came and said,
Right.
"Oh yeah, I heard she did this. Oh no, I heard." Nah, she was on the phone with him the night before. I don't know what happened, but she is a setup artist. She tried to set me up. Now, when Chrisean was asked directly by Jason Lee, do she have anything to do with Ronnie's death? Her double talk to me is a red flag. Her contradictions to me is a red flag. And if you have a clean ear, or a keen ear, I should say, you would peep the contradictions and the double talk almost right away.
Blue.
What?
Blue was a hurt little boy.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have to ask.
He said, okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Stupid ass. Man. And she be making, she know, one thing she she studied, she know big words now, and she know how to make things sound so good. And I'm like, saying stupid, man.
Your question.
What's the question?
Latifah was here and Blue was here, and
You
both.
talking about the Ronnie situation?
You come in here prepared, knowing where we're going. They both came in here and spoke about the Ronnie situation, but the reason why I bring
It's another way for them to smell.
But let me say why I bring this up.
Why?
I was just recently traveling and somebody said to me, do you know on TikTok they're putting all your interviews together and saying that Chrisean had something to do with Ronnie's death? And I wanted to make sure I gave you an opportunity to clear it up because I saw you recently online where you were talking about it and we haven't talked about it.
I don't know how she fell for this. The best thing she could do for herself is to not say anything.
Because her IQ was like 1, gang. Like, I'm like, fuck, it's squirrel smarter than her, bro. I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, I don't think she's as intelligent as she should be, and maybe that's her mama's fault. I don't know.
Every time she opens up her mouth, there's
God
a new
bless her,
contradiction. Every time she opens up her mouth, there's something new that pops up.
Right.
Right? Every time she opens up her mouth, they re-energize the conversation. Now, I'm not too deep in Chrisean Rock TikTok, but I am deep in Chrisean Rock Twitter and other forums. And they are responsible for all the investigation that we cover. Because these people, they dig up interviews where it's contradictions after contradiction. On one interview, she talked to him the night before. The other interview, she ain't have no dealings with him. She ain't talked to him for months. In one interview, I'll always love him.
Weirdo.
On the next interview, man, I hated him. On one interview, oh man, but like he got killed because that's his karma for talking about my son.
Yep.
In the next interview, he got killed for doing drugs or drug dealing.
Right.
So
yeah, I heard all
every
that
time she
shit, too.
speaks, it's just contradictions.
Latifah was here, Tasiki and Blueface were here, and both of them seem to be kind of building this narrative that you're a setup queen or that you would set somebody up, and that Blue has said you've done it to him.
He's making that up because he's mad.
Okay.
What is he mad
so
about?
do you want to clear the air on them saying that?
I don't know. It's like people just, when they don't identify well with themselves, they just start picking. Like, if I killed him, I would be locked up right now. Like, there's no getting away from a murder.
She keeps saying that stupid ass thing like that makes some sense. What are you talking about? plenty of people get locked up for murders years after the murder. That's kind of usually how it works. It usually takes a long time for build evidence, do interviews. You might not be on the priority. They might put your case on the shelf for a while. Like, that happens all the time. So just because you haven't been locked up for it, don't mean you didn't do it. It's a million. What the fuck are you talking about? People get away with murder every damn day. What are you talking about? It's fucking 8 billion people in the world. You think everybody who got killed, everybody know how they got killed? Everybody know who the murderer was? Everybody found? It's people who dead right now that motherfuckers don't even know they dead yet. Like, what are you talking about?
Like, everything is on the internet. Mm-hmm. Karan, he was in the streets already. He sold drugs. He was beefing with people, robbing people. And then while he robbing people, he was going viral, like falsely claiming my son and stuff.
Falsely,
so
yeah, whatever.
He had haters.
In the last interview, she made this mistake as well, and she keeps making this mistake.
Nobody
If
believes
Chrisean
you.
is claiming that Ronnie died due to having some street beef,
right,
and for selling drugs and for doing things in the streets and people who don't like him in the streets, why does she keep bringing up her son whenever she brings up his death?
Exactly.
In the last interview, I thought it was just a mistake, but she says, "Da-da-da-da. Yeah, you know, speaking on my son, you know, people didn't like that. He got haters."
Does that make any fucking sense to you? So somebody went and killed him because he spoke about your son. That's what you're trying to get us to believe? Because people hated the fact that he talked about your son? Like, what? So if that's the case, why ain't nobody killed you then? Because plenty of people hate you. Like, that don't even make sense. What are you talking about?
This interview, she says, yeah, you know, he had beef in the streets, and then he was speaking on my son, and you know, because of him speaking on my son, he had haters. If you're claiming that he did not die because of you, if you're claiming he did not die because of anything, you know, pertaining to this DNA test or this paternity test, then why do you keep on bringing up the son that he was talking about?
Right.
Whenever you bring up his death.
Right.
To me, that's something that like she's doing like subconsciously, and she's not even realized that she's doing it. But here's the laughable part. She says the police contacted her so she could help them solve the murder of Ronnie. But here's the thing. If she claims that she has nothing to do with this, she was nowhere around, what answers would she have to help the police solve the death of Ronnie? But this was just the beginning of the contradictions.
It's about to get
she
worse.
would say the police contacted me so I could help them find out who killed Ronnie. That's what she said in one breath.
Call the popo, ho!
This lady is crazy.
Watch what she says immediately afterwards.
And that just happened to him, unfortunately.
And so when you said, I think on live, you said the police came and talked to you about it?
The detectives?
The detectives.
No, they wanted to see if I can help find the killer, because I was like, they said they have a sense of who did it or whatever the case may be, because they posted about it. People posted about it because the person that killed them died.
Oh, really?
Yeah, supposedly.
Oh, wow.
So it's a whole street beef going
in
on.
Baltimore?
Chrisean, stop doing interviews, bro.
What?
Just stop doing interviews. Did y'all hear what she just... Chrisean Rock said the police contacted her to find out
who killed him, but the person who did it died. So if the person who killed him died, what the fuck are they picking up the phone and calling and talking to you for? To try to find out who did it. It sounds like they know who did it and he got killed. What the fuck?
for her to help them find out who killed Ronnie. And then in the same breath, she says, oh, they know who killed him. The person dead. So why would they call you?
What the fuck they calling you for?
If they know who killed Ronnie and they already have identified the person who killed Ronnie is dead, they're deceased, the suspect is dead, then why are they contacting you to help you? So why would they be contacting you for you to let them know who killed Ronnie?
Right.
When they already know the person is dead? How can they be dead and a active suspect at the same time? It doesn't make sense, bro. But she says these things as if people.
And why would they be interviewing you and why would they be interviewing multiple people at the same time trying to figure out this murder if they already know who did it?
As if people don't have ears, as if people are not.
And if the person has died. If that was the case, I'm going to tell you how police work, bro. If that was the case, if they had enough evidence to for surely say that this person killed Ronnie, but he is now deceased, That is a closed case. If you know anything about police, they can't wait to do this right here. Close the case. Pick up the phone, call Ronnie's mom, call Ronnie's family, tell them what they got, tell them what happened, have an official, you know what I'm saying, everything in paperwork, and then they go on to their next murder that they have to investigate. There's no reason to use resources and call these people and have meetings and interrogations and all this. There's no reason to have all of this shit if they already know who did it. Oh, damn, that guy's deceased. Okay, can we get a little bit more evidence on that to make sure that that's the case? Sure, let's close this case now. And that happens all the time. So I don't really know, like, I don't
listening. Just better off not saying anything.
She's better off not saying nothing.
If you don't say anything, they can't judge you about what you don't say.
Right.
But when you say things like this that are just absolutely absurd and ridiculous at face value, people then look at you as if you got something to hide. Because why are you saying these things? They contact you to figure out who killed Ronnie.
But they know already.
And who the suspects are. And then in the same breath telling you, oh yeah, the person did. All right, man.
Not in Baltimore. In the county, like 30 minutes from Baltimore.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's more stuff that local people may know that we all don't know because we're not all plugged into everything.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. And then, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever try to set Blueface up to get robbed or killed here in LA?
No.
Yep.
So why did him and Wax say that?
Yes, you did.
Again, when people can't control you or manipulate you or, like, if you don't do what they say, they do things like that. Mm-hmm. Like, Wack didn't really like me because he couldn't make money off of me when I was with Blue.
If you didn't know any better, you would really think Chrisean is this innocent girl who people are just picking on, and they have no reason. Like, why would this innocent girl who is godly, who goes to church, why would she be a backdoor setup artist? What are y'all talking about? Mm-hmm. And then you wake up and realize the internet exists. Reason why.
You recorded yourself pulling up when you was dating the 19-year-old blood gang member. You know you recorded yourself pulling up to a Blueface event with a bunch of bloods trying to fight and shit, right? Do you know that was on video? Do you know that you recorded yourself doing that? So you want me to believe that you did that, but you never tried to set Blueface up to get robbed or get hurt or get punched. All right.
People think that Chrisean Rock is a setup artist. The reason why people think that Chrisean Rock is who she is because Chrisean Rock have time after time proven them right.
Exactly.
She's in this interview shedding tears at the thought that she would ever set anybody up. But about 11 days ago,
yep,
she was on a live stream with Blueface threatening to smoke Blueface.
You're right. Threatening to kill him.
This is two different persons. The person who was doing this interview with Jason Lee, shedding a tear at the very thought that she would set anybody up, was just sick, openly threatening somebody on live stream to get them killed.
I don't want no smoke with you, man.
Yeah, you don't. You don't get smoked.
I don't. Ooh.
You don't want no smoke.
Ooh.
Cause you don't get smoked. You don't get smoked. You beefing with Devon?
You be smoking?
No.
You be getting smoke?
You be ratting on.
You be getting smoke?
You be ratting there.
What does that mean?
Blue, tell them how many bodies you got. What are you talking about? Schoolyard critic. No.
I'm gonna be your first body.
Before you kill me, I kill you. Before you kill me, I kill you.
Why would I kill you? You're a.
Because.
Why would I kill her?
She Tupac on the internet, then get in these interviews, and now she's Mother Teresa.
She just pulled. By the way, she also just pulled up to Blueface's baby shower to piss off his pregnant baby mother while she was still pregnant. By the way, pulled up to the house that she was at while she was pregnant, stressing her out, laughing, joking, and trolling, and then pulled up to Blueface's baby shower to fight some hoes because she was trying to fight the pregnant baby mama. And shots got let off at that moment, by the way. Like, who you think believe in this old godly fucking, who do you think's believing that whole godly ordeal? I gave my life to God. Nobody believes you. Okay? Maybe I'll tell you who will believe, maybe a few girls on the internet, because girls like giving grace and the benefit of the doubt to other girls. They love doing that. So maybe you got some girls tricked for every now and then or whatever, but as far as like us, people with fucking common sense, no. You're not some peaceful, godly, like he said, Mother Teresa, Virgin Mary. You're not that person. You're not. You wake up on stream with your baby reading the Bible in the morning, and then at night you go try to fight pregnant girls. Like, what is we really talking about?
She ain't never done nothing wrong to nobody, man. She don't even know what the streets is, man. All right? She goes to church and pray, and that's it. So, like, she talks around the question for a while. Then Jason Lee eventually, like, redirects her. And he did something very important. He just told her, hey, listen, don't give any response. Just tell me the truth.
Right.
Did you have anything to do with Ronnie's death? Just a yes or no.
Why is she doing this interview?
And even with a yes or no, she was still a tad bit uncomfortable. And you can kind of see it in her demeanor. She was uncomfortable even just giving a yes or no.
Right.
Those are my boundaries, though. I don't want to shrink for 24 hours. Like,
So Deion Sanders had reached out to you and said, or on a live, he said that you're the prize, right?
Deion Sanders.
Do you believe that?
yeah.
So then why do you keep finding yourself in this situation?
She's the prize?
Or on a live.
Shrink for 24 hours. Like,
So Deion Sanders had reached out to you and said, or on a live, he said that you're the prize, right?
yeah.
Do you believe that?
Well, these hoes is fucking delusional. What makes you think that... Don't she still got a blue face tattoo on the side of her face? She got a blue face tattoo on her neck, her throat, that's covered up. You have a child who you were smoking and drinking with, and you pretty much halted this poor boy's development and fucked up his life because you refused to stop drinking and smoking on camera while you was pregnant, the whole time you was pregnant. I'm talking about over pregnant, in the club, popping bottles and shit, smoking blunts and drinking liquor. All you known for is fighting and doing weird shit. You ain't the prize to nothing. You ain't nobody fucking prize. What the fuck? Sometimes, boy, these hoes be... I'm not even just talking about her, but like sometimes these women, boy, they ass is loosey-goosey, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. You on the internet talking about you the prize. Bitch, how you the prize? You looking for a nigga to pay for everything, but you the prize. Fuck is you talking about? You got... These hoes be... 3 baby mamas. 3 baby daddies, 3 kids. Never been married. Live in the middle of O Block. With no car. On the bus with 3 kids, talking about some you the prize. Bitch, you ain't no prize. What the fuck kind of prize is that? You need to be getting on your knees and thanking the gracious God that a nigga even look at you twice, nigga. If a nigga who has some money or some success or any type of strong head on his shoulders, any type of good career, if he even if he even look at you twice, you should be thanking Lord from the heavens above. Talking about you the prize. Deion Sanders need to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
So then why do you keep finding yourself in this situation? Is it because you're hoping that he's going to change or what?
No, I just think I
no
love
damn
him,
prize.
and that's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand. I be like, at times, I be really just upset with myself, like, about it. Like, what is it? Then I'll go, no contact. It's just...
But how do you love somebody that goes on live or comes on an interview and says that you tried to set him up to have him killed? Do you understand, like, the craziness and all of that?
Yeah, so why would he pull up if that's the truth?
But why would you let him pull up? I'm talking about you.
I'm just saying, like, cause
because this shit is normal.
Right, so why would you pull up and hang out with a liar?
Yeah, you're right.
Does it look like these people have any sense? When you look at these people, listen, gang. When you look at Blueface, does it look like he got any fucking sense in the world? This man bro, come on, bro.
What? You asking good questions. I don't have answers to those questions.
How
I probably
could?
need to go to therapy, honestly.
Well, that's a decision. I'm into therapy. I'm in therapy.
real?
Oh, what are you? I have somebody for you too. If when you're really serious about it,
I'm serious.
I think he'd be great. You would love him.
Yeah,
and
I'm serious.
we talk like
I think that's what it is. Like, I think I probably just need therapy or something. Like, cause y'all be asking me questions I don't have answers to.
But that's great.
Yeah.
At least you can be honest about that.
I'm being honest.
Okay. No, I know you are. I can see you getting a little bit more comfortable now. You're still a little defensive.
Who?
You're still a little guarded because you don't know where I'm going with things, but you're getting a little bit more
You
comfortable.
Go wherever you want to go. With
Okay. So you didn't kill Ronnie.
Why would I kill him?
No, I'm just going. We'll just answer just yes or no, and we're done and we move on. So don't ask her anymore. And she said it because I hate online speculation. Everybody online conspiracies. Everybody's the police. Everybody's a jury, and you're a real human being. So I don't call you or get all in your business on the personal stuff, but I be watching everything like, okay, your sister came here. This is kind of like the theme. This is your sister who you should love. Tasiki came here and said, Ronnie had a paternity test. Boom, no paternity test. So she even made it seem like that you had something to do with it, and then y'all gonna become cool again. So when are you gonna stop?
I have a forgiving heart, but forgiving don't mean access.
Her head is down the entire time. She couldn't even look Jason Lee in his eyes.
Man,
this
beat,
is
man, beat it.
Hey,
Man.
listen, man.
She's sympathy farming. Like
I know
a
firsthand.
man.
I know of people firsthand that Chrisean have told that she had something to do with Ronnie's death. Maybe she was lying to him. Maybe she was popping into him. Maybe she was just trying to sound cool to him. But I know firsthand the people that she told. But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? Is Chrisean innocent or guilty? Let me know. If you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video, click on this video right here somewhere on my screen.
Let me tell y'all some real shit right now, gang. Even Jason Lee talking about some. First, let's go look at her looking down, doing other shit while she answering these questions, by the way. Jason Lee talking about some, why do you keep doing this? Why do you keep doing that? Have you made room for the thought that maybe she's the problem? Have you made room for that thought? Have you made room if her sister's doing like, okay, if we haven't seen her fight, if we haven't seen her try to bully people, if we haven't seen her talk about getting people killed, if we haven't seen her like anybody, let me tell you some real shit, bro. Because people like to move shit around and act like things don't exist. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Anybody that openly drinks and smokes while they're pregnant, and then when asked about it, when somebody asks her, you about to get another bottle? She said, I don't give a fuck. I'm about to get drunk. I'll get rid of the baby tomorrow. I don't care. And then keep the baby and then have the baby who obviously has developmental issues, but you keep getting on Instagram, on the internet, lying like he doesn't have developmental issues when we all have two eyes and can fucking see that this little boy can't walk or talk at 3 years old. And you won't even admit, you won't even apologize to him. Fuck the internet. You won't even admit to him that you fucked him up. It's pretty obvious that you lying about who the baby daddy is and all this other shit. That is a terrible person, bro. I'm sorry. There's nothing that will make me respect you when you pregnant and you just couldn't stop drinking and smoking with this fucking child in you. If you don't care about your child, what make me think you gonna give a fuck about Blueface? You didn't even love your own child. He was growing inside of your body. That is supposed to be a bond and a love that is indescribable. You couldn't even stop drinking and smoking while you were pregnant with your child, man. You didn't even give a fuck to do that. That is some of the most dirty, low down, disrespectful, evil shit I've ever heard in my life. And at least, you know, some women be crackheads and they had crack babies and then they get older and then they get clean and then they fix themselves up, they get sober, and then everything is happily hunky-dory. But those are the women who usually apologize to their child, feel bad, admit to doing wrong by that child and then fix themselves. She won't even admit to doing wrong by the child. In her mind, she ain't did nothing wrong to nobody. Even though she was just antagonizing another pregnant woman. She was at this pregnant woman's home, bro. She was at the house of the pregnant woman, antagonizing her, kind of bullying her a little bit, threatening to fight a pregnant woman who 9 months pregnant, gang. They had a baby like 5 days later. 9 months pregnant, bro. The baby ain't nothing but like 4, 5 years old. 4, 5 days old. There's no fucks in your mind to give about any other person. I don't see any empathy whatsoever. I don't see any empathy whatsoever. Even when you talk about your baby daddy, Ronnie, your ex, whatever you want to call him, that you just love so much. You don't get sad when you talk about how he died. You don't get like, man, I hate that happened to him. You kind of like diss him, like you gangster, like. That's what happened when you play with my son. You get your karma, nigga. What? You popping it. You don't have no empathy for no damn body. There's something wrong with you. You're narcissistic. You're bipolar. And some more shit. Fuck therapy. You need a crazy house. You need a psychiatric ward to fix whatever the fuck is in your head. And I don't even think that's going to work. Keeping it real. So, I think she's a terrible person. I hate the fact that she's famous. I hate the fact that she has millions of followers on Instagram. I hate the fact that little boy got to suffer because of her decisions, her choices. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that do something like that to their kid, bro, I could just never have respect for you because, and like, there's nothing I would do. I don't have kids yet, but there's nothing I wouldn't do for them. You feel me? Point blank, period. I don't give a fuck what it is. Nothing I wouldn't do for them. Jump in front of a bullet right now, nigga. No questions asked, no hesitation. Run into a burning building. Like, jump out of a plane. No parachute. Like, there's nothing on this world I would not do for my kids whenever I have them. So, if you don't have that same attitude towards your children, I can't. I can't respect you. And then I see you don't even have a respect enough for another pregnant woman to the point where you pulling up to your ex-boyfriends. You want us to believe he your baby daddy. You pulling up to his baby shower with the new baby mama and pretty much getting it shot up. Terrible human being. Terrible human being.